Hi, I'm Toby Earl with a sneak peek at next week's big soaps. First, to Walford. Phil Mitchell's world is already shaky, and that's not just his hands. But it's about to shatter when Louise goes missing after he left her in Peggy's care. He quickly finds her, but she tells Phil she knows Lisa wants to see her, a revelation that drives Phil to slap Peggy, his own mother. What would Grant say? Next day, Peggy, complete with Shiner, smuggles Louise out to see Lisa. The pair have a candid conversation, and Peggy decides it's best that Louise stays with her mum. Oh dear, Peggy. Oh dear, oh dear. Furious, Phil races to Lisa's when he realises what's happened and breaks the door down, but is soon nicked by the old Bill. Later, a disconsolate Phil feels he's lost both his kids, and, to hurt his mother, he hits the bottle, then smashes up the Vic. Meanwhile, Max finds Tanya's long-lost junkie sister Rainey at his gaff. She says she's clean, but Max soon has her drunk. When Carol suspects Rainey's stolen her money, Max throws her out onto the streets, where she meets a forlorn Phil. Misery likes company, doesn't it? With nothing left to lose, he decides to sample the crack she was about to light up. Oh dear, ×4. Next, it's Weatherfield. Proving they're hardly experts in the disappearing body game, John and Charlotte meet at Underworld to dispose of Colin. That place really is well named, isn't it? The duo are disturbed, and a frightened Charlotte wants to go to the police, but John takes her in his arms and pacifies her. They collect Colin's gear from the B&B and decide to burn it to make it appear as if he's done a bunk. Charlotte tells John she can't be on her own tonight, and the next day he's got some explaining to do to Fizz. Not that she buys his story. She finds Charlotte's address and heads off to get some answers. Answers that may just mean it's curtains for John and Fizz. Meanwhile, Lloyd and Cheryl get closer when she gets a job at the kebab shop. The spectre of her nasty husband Chris looms large though, and he and Lloyd are soon making angry animal noises at each other. Cheryl's adamant she'll never go back to Chris, but does that mean she'll leap into Lloyd's arms again? Not necessarily, especially if Lloyd's also eating a kebab at the time. Finally, we turn to Emmerdale. None of the Wilds or Lambs are in the clear over Mark's murder, and the fickle finger of justice points at Ryan after his gold chain is found in the burial site. Natasha spots Faye being escorted away by the police, and when she can't confirm Ryan's alibi, the poor lamb is arrested for murder. Natasha's stunned that Nathan set up Ryan, not Faye, whose pleas of innocence go unheeded. A smug Nathan needles Kane about the arrest, and Kane feels guilty in the knowledge that Ryan's innocent. Kane? Feeling guilty? There really is a first time for everything. Ryan soon realises Nathan set him up, but it looks bad when forensics confirm the gunshot residue on his coat. The Bartons have cause to worry about Holly and Hannah next week, when Holly looks like she just can't keep away from the bad stuff, and Hannah's becoming very secretive. Not her too.